Wouldn't it be something if when my clock strikes 0, I take this championship home with me, and that championship is around the waist of a YouTuber?
Cover, hooks the leg. Oh, Cena! John Cena, the man who says he wants to ruin wrestling. And here comes the quarterback. Cody Rhodes is back for the first time since WrestleMania. Crossroads to Cena. I'm back. I'm ready to fight. You got yourself a partner in Logan Paul. I got myself a brother in the world, heavyweight champion. We'll see you at Money in the Bank.
This shit caught me off guard. John Cena and Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, it's going down, and I'm hyped like a motherfucker. But before we get to the content, I'd just like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, and click the bell. And that's it. Let's go. I haven't been the biggest fan of the direction John Cena's heel turn has taken. Cody Rhodes' build-up to WrestleMania was fantastic, but the rivalry with Randy Orton was much shallower than it could have been, and there was no worthy conclusion to the rivalry between them, and this whole issue with R-Truth was a complete waste of time. But this time, I confess that I'm extremely hyped. John Cena and Logan Paul against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes not only makes all the sense in the world, but it's a rivalry that could have several implications in the future, and one of the stories that genuinely deserves to be part of John Cena's retirement tour. The guy who spent 2 decades preaching hustle, loyalty, and respect now refuses to pass the torch. He's setting the damn ring on fire and laughing while it burns. And who does he align with for this final ride? Logan Paul, a dude who skipped the entire line, jumped straight to the main event, and brought a camera crew with him. And let me be crystal clear, this is perfect. If the story is that John Cena wants to kill pro wrestling and leave it in a smoldering pile of nostalgia and disappointment, Logan Paul is the ideal partner. The final form of WWE's obsession with clout over craft. Logan Paul is excellent in the ring and has worked hard to improve himself more and more, but the truth is that there will always be a shadow of being an influencer, which, although it has offered him many opportunities, will also be the result of prejudice for many hardcore fans. But that's the genius of it. This isn't bad booking. This is intentional. Logan Paul isn't his successor. He's his statement. The final fuck you to everything Cena used to stand for. Cena's not out here trying to build the future. He's trying to make sure there isn't one. And what better way to do that than by tagging with a guy who represents everything wrong with modern wrestling, and doing it proudly. This tag team isn't random. It's surgical. It's the most accurate, satirical, self-aware pairing WWE has ever put together. It's pro wrestling finally looking in the mirror and admitting, yeah, maybe we sold out, but damn, look how many views it gets. And to fight for the honor of pro wrestling, we have 2 people who have actually fought for years to be at the top, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Cody and Jey aren't here for sponsorship deals or viral moments. They're not tagging with Logan Paul and praying to trend on TikTok. They're here because they care about the business, about the legacy, about the craft. They're not resisting just Cena and Logan. They're resisting the entire direction WWE is spiraling toward. They're the last line of defense between wrestling as an art. In the end, it's a clash of ideologies. On one side, you've got John Cena, a living legend turning his farewell tour into a giant middle finger to everything he once stood for. And Logan Paul, the human brand deal, whose idea of grinding is switching podcast sponsors between Instagram stories. This is wrestling versus content. This match isn't asking who's the better team. It's asking the real question. Does wrestling still matter? Or are we just living in the Logan Paul wrestling universe now, where titles are props, matches are promos, and every 5-star bout is just content filler between prime ads? Because if this is the direction WWE's sprinting toward, then screw it. Don't call it WrestleMania anymore. Just rename it Cloutlamania. And I am expecting Cena and Logan to win this thing. And not clean? Of course not. And my bold prediction is that The Rock returns to cheat Cody and Jey out of the win. And in the future, I imagine that Cody will continue his rivalry with Cena and will definitely win the title later in the year. Jey Uso will enter his rivalry with Seth Rollins and naturally with Paul Heyman's group. And Logan Paul will continue the rivalry with Gunther as already indicated on Raw. But back to Money in the Bank, it's your turn to pick a damn side. Are you with Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso? The last nights trying to save wrestling from turning into a damn TikTok circus? The guys who still remember that wrestling is supposed to be about sweat, stories, and not Instagram followers? Or are you rolling deep with John Cena and Logan Paul, the ultimate team who are here to burn the whole house down, make it all about clout, and maybe sneak the Rock in to cheat like it's the goddamn WWE version of Ocean's 11? Honestly, either way, this shit's gonna be wild. So drop your hot takes in the comments. Don't be shy. We want to hear who you think is gonna come out swinging, or who's just gonna trip over their own hype. Smash that like button like it's your ex's new relationship. Subscribe for more chaos and truth bombs. And let's keep calling out the madness, one promo at a time.